Styling in version 7.0 and 7.1. Let's start with the first version. The styling is through the style editor and all the styling is in one place. Some settings on the left panel appear only if you click on a certain element, and sometimes it's necessary to navigate on a certain page, then click back on design and choose style editor. Then styling on the style editor can be exported and imported back. This is great when you made certain changes and you want to test something new. Then you can easily import the export. So it's great. You don't have to be a developer or a person who knows code. You only need to export the certain settings and import them when you need them. So some options are only available in certain templates, and you can test different templates to see what they are presenting and choose which are the best for you. Something valid in both 7.1 and 7.0 are the rich set of fonts. We have over 600 fonts from Google and 1,000 from Adobe. Version 7.1 has styling a little different. A part is in design and sections. We have buttons, text, I'll show you in a couple of seconds. And then we have in pages, you navigate to a certain page and style individual sections, or you style a header, footer. And yeah, that's kind of it. Then we have also predefined content. When we add certain pages, we can add predefined content, and that's very good because you can move fast. Another thing that Squarespace 7.1 has animations, a global way to declare animations on all elements. But there are elements who have their own animation, so that's great. You can choose a different type of animation depending on the elements. So let's start with version 7.0 and its style editor. We go to design, site styles. In here we have the general styles. Now notice if I click on a certain element, we only see the certain things. For example, if I want to style the blog page, I need to go on the blog type page, leave it open, then go back, design, site styles, and if I click here, you see the blog list. This wasn't previously, so if I wasn't on this page and clicked on it, I wouldn't see it. This is also valid for a quote element. Design, site styles. And notice we have it here. And now with the export, we click here and a JSON file is being exported. And then we can import it later on through the import. So we can have multiple versions of these files, and I find it very useful. And if you use Git, you will see exactly what changes have been made. So if some things haven't changed by mistake, or you don't know what has changed, you can always compare two files through Git SCM. And I went ahead and I exported the file. So this is the export. You see all the styles which you declare there are visible here. So it's great. Now let's move to version 7.1. And we go on design. And here we see we have fonts, colors, animation, spacing, buttons, product items, image block. All these sections are kind of a grouping of settings. And here you can have different style changes. It's a new way of dealing with styles. Here are the animations. You can choose which one is best for you. The same thing on both versions share the same checkout page style. But version 7.1 misses the export and the import. So you can't export the current settings and import them later. And now on editing on individual sections, we click edit. And this is the style for the entire section. And here we have settings for header. Here. So it's different. In 7.0 you have on the style editor, you click on the header and you see its settings. Then we have the footer, and it has also a general settings like a section. And now let me show you predefined content. You click here and you see all these elements. It's a nice way to create content very fast and not bother with small actions. And you just click save. The great thing about Squarespace, it's because it has great documentation. So if you want particular details about certain things, you can just Google and look to their documentations, and it's very easy to find.